Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. You already know what it is. It's Workshop Wednesday. It's June. Every Wednesday I come on here and I give helpful tips and tricks about acting from the casting perspective. And this week is part 2 on resumes. So last week I talked a lot about the formatting, of course, through having 3 neat columns, your name and stats and stuff at the top, contact information, agency information, and then of course film, TV, commercial, theater, training, special skills, etc. So today I'm just kind of going to go over a little bit more about the specific details and also show you guys an example. For the 3 columns, you're always going to add the name of the project, the size of the role you booked, and then the production company or the director. That typically goes with film or television. Film, it's more common for people to write the name of the director. In television, it's more common for people to write the name of the production company. Now, the only instance where you would not do this is theater. Instead of putting the size of the role, you would just put the character name you played. Now, a couple examples of like the sizes of roles in TV, there's series regular, there's co-star, there's guest star, there's recurring. Those are just a few examples. In film, there's lead, there's supporting, there's featured, which means you have 5 lines or less. Okay, your next section is going to be commercial. Now, under commercial, a lot of people, this is just standard for resumes, just put conflicts available upon request. I know every casting director is different. I've read articles online of people saying, hey, if you have a lot of different commercial credits, it's okay to list them. Or if you're primarily a commercial actor, you can list those credits. But if you have film, television, all of them, just put conflicts available upon request in that section. New media and dance could also be 2 separate sections depending on the kind of work you do, but those are just optional. Your training and education section, well, at least it's just called the training section. I just say education because some people, if you are going to put your education on there, you would put it under training. It's going to follow the same 3-column format. If you went to acting school, if you got your BFA in acting, performing arts school, whatever it may be, you would add that at the top. I'll show you guys kind of how that's formatted. You'd add your school, your major, your minor, if you had a minor, and your year of graduation or anticipated year of graduation. And then for your training, for your classes, it's going to be the class, the instructors, and the studio that you took it with. If you did go to college for acting, add any relevant classes that you took for your acting degree under that section, and then just take it off 2 years after graduation. Important note to keep in mind about training and education on your resume. Do not let the amount of training on your resume overwhelm your work. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about special skills. Special skills, something I want to note actually before I get into this is make sure if you put a special skill down, it's something that you can actually do. And if you put, depending on the level you put, beginning, intermediate, advanced, make sure you are actually at that level and don't exaggerate anything. Special skills can be anything from an instrument you play to a language you speak. Having a US passport or a CDL license can go on, under special skills. If you dance, if you sing, if you have stunt experience, that could go under. If you're a computer programmer, that could go under. If you play any sports, if you won a ping pong championship, whatever it may be, that can all go under special skills. We really like to see the different niches that people have, so add them. Something to note though is always include next to the special skill, what level you're at. So intermediate, beginner, advanced, and same with the languages, put what fluency level you're at. And if you're trained in something, put the number of years next to what you're trained in parentheses. Another thing is if any of the projects you have worked on have won any awards, put an asterisk next to the title of the project, and then you leave a footnote at the bottom saying what the award was, if it was at a festival, award show, whatever it may be, put that down and then the year. Okay, now I'm going to green screen to show you guys this example. Now, in terms of the sizing, the font, you do not have to go this way. This is just an example I made to kind of show you guys the format. As you can see, like we talked about last week, first and last name at the top. If you're unrepresented, phone number and email, your agent manager, union status, and your stats like height, weight. A lot of people put eye color, hair color. Every casting director is different in how they want this ordered. I've seen it multiple different ways. It's really, I think, up to your preference, or if you talk to your agent about it, get their feedback on that. But as you can see with film, TV, theater, let's actually start with film and TV. You can see the film or the show title, the role type, And then for film, typically people put the director's name or for TV, the production company. Just make sure you're staying very consistent with that. Don't put a director name for TV for one and then the production company for the other. Same goes for film, so stay consistent with that. For theater, it's the name of the production, the character name, and then the theater company. And then as you can see for commercials, I put it like it would be on a resume, conflicts available upon request. Your training, as you can see, I put up here, you put your college, major, minor, year of anticipated graduation. And then you can put your college acting classes on there if you want, or even just any classes you've ever taken for acting, type of class, instructor, studio. Then underneath you can see special skills. I put, this is how you would format this for languages. You can see it says fluent Spanish. I put US passport, CDL license. I just put a couple examples of random skills you could add and where you could go with this. Comedy writing, or if you're a screenwriter, that'd be great too. CPR certified, table tennis champion, computer programming. And then as you can see right here, I put the asterisk next to film title, and then I just put an example, winner for best actress at whatever film festival, then the year after that. So yeah, that's how a resume is formatted. As always, let us know if you have any questions, and I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next week with another one.